Hey guys, welcome back to Simsy Sugar School YouTube page. We are doing another build in my save file today. If you haven't seen the first video, there's already a video up, my first build of my save file, so this would be my second build. This is something, I actually have a treehouse build on the gallery. It's not part of my save file. It's an actual treehouse home. So that's kind of where the idea for this one came from. I wanted to build another treehouse because I think they're really fun and really different than the normal stuff you'd build in Sims. So I wanted to do another treehouse, but this time I wanted it to be part of a park, and I wanted it to be where kids would go and hang out. So yeah, if you noticed, I started off with a tree already on the lot. That's because I used a tree from the debug menu, which is, to me, the biggest black hole of all black holes. It takes me forever to find anything, and I did not want to waste my time recording, looking for the right kind of tree that I wanted for this build. So the other main part of this park or playground is the sandbox that you see me start to work on now. It is fully functional. This whole park is. The sandbox works as a sandbox. You will see at some point in the video that I jump out of my recording, I went and play tested everything, and then I come back and everything is a little bit changed because I made all of my changes when I wasn't recording and I wasn't thinking about it, because I just wanted it to be functional. I don't like when any of my builds are not functional, when they don't prove a purpose in The Sims, so I always try to playtest everything. That being said, I just want to make it known it has been a long minute since I posted on YouTube. I've been trying to do it very regularly, but I currently have a dilemma, and that is that Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing has recently come into my life and has not left me a lot of room for The Sims. I am addicted right now, so I'm having a hard time getting content out, but I am trying really hard to stay on top of it. So if you guys could give me a like, a subscribe, a comment, some positive feedback, it'll help me out, help motivate me to get more videos out. I really do enjoy this. I hope that I'm starting to gain some of you that are also enjoying my videos, enjoying my build, checking me out on the gallery. EAID Simsy Sugar School. So now that I've talked about all of that, rambled all of that off, we are almost done with the tree house part of this build. I still haven't jumped out and made some changes to make it functional at this point, but the inside, like I said, it basically stays the same. I have the little area for kids to play games, and then I put music and a bunch of like cozy pillows to sit on. My thought with like the music and the posters, or maybe there's some teenagers hanging out up there too. Maybe they hang out up there at night and the kids are up there during the day. It is a park playground, designed more with kids in mind, but that's not to say that I didn't want to have a spot that maybe the teenagers could hang out at too, or maybe they have to take their little siblings up to the park, whatever the case may be, however you want to play it if you decide to download. I said this in my other video, my lighthouse video, and I'll say it again in this one. This is my save file, so I am using any or all of the packs that I want. I'm sorry. I'm doing whatever the hell I want, because it's my save file, and I have plenty of other builds, and I'm sure more to come that will be just base game or base game and one pack. I do try to do that often also, and put those up on the gallery for people that do want to download, because I know not everyone has all of the packs. Me included, by the way. I do not have all of the packs. There are actually a good handful that I do not have, and some that I've gotten more recently that have actually come out a while ago. So yeah, you'll never see any of my builds that have all of the packs, and you never will, because I said this before too. I am not a fan of any of the kits. I probably will not get them unless something great and amazing comes out. And I will never get Star Wars Journey to Batuu, because that's just the biggest disappointment I have ever seen come from The Sims. I didn't even know that was possible. I would say I'm sorry, EA, but first of all, no one from EA is going to be watching this. Second of all, I think they owe us an apology for that pack, because I haven't heard anyone that says they enjoy that pack. Does that exist? Does someone out there enjoy that? It's just not, it's The Sims. Leave Star Wars out of it. Sorry. So when I mentioned my little Animal Crossing blip moment of, being away from The Sims because of that, I told myself I was not going to rant about the Animal Crossing, but instead apparently I decided to rant about Star Wars Journey to Batuu, which is a way worse decision. I wish I would have ranted about Animal Crossing instead. Anyways, back to the build. So when you change the lot type in The Sims, it comes up with certain requirements you have to have for that lot to be that type of lot. So for a park, you have to put in the bathroom, so that's why I'm putting in the bathroom. I put in one of the food stalls, I think, from Cats and Dogs. I keep wanting to call that pack Brindleton Bay, even though that has nothing to do with the title. I think that's the only thing I didn't officially play test, because I didn't go in and pay for a person to be in there. I didn't realize that's how that works. That's the only thing I think I'm a little disappointed with, but it looks good, so whatever. And it's still functional. You just have to pay for it to be functional. Oh my god, I am sorry. I just went back and listened to part of my recording and did not realize how much noise my dogs are making in the background with their frickin' collar tags. But to be quite honest, I cannot be bothered to go back and record it, so here's my apology for it. Hopefully it's not super annoying. I just didn't even realize that was happening. But speaking of annoying, there I was digging through the debug menu yet again. I got the fencing from debug and the little sand piles, which I thought those were really cool, and the fence is really cute, but oh my god, I cannot stand going through debug. I cannot stand that I cannot use the eyedropper whenever I need something. There was a couple times that I thought I was done with the fence, but then I made it a little bit bigger, and then I needed more of the fencing, and you just have to scroll and scroll and scroll and hope that your eyes catch this little tiny piece of fence again, which I do not like, and I do not normally use many items from debug, or any. I'm not sure, but usually not is the point. And then so at this point I decided I wanted to put some tables down, because I do have that little food stand in there, but I really didn't like putting them where I'm putting them currently, because it is right outside the bathroom, and that just doesn't sound appetizing for anyone. I do end up moving them because I end up making more patio space. I really didn't have a plan for this other than the tree house and the sandbox, and I wanted that little pirate ship playscape because I think it's cute, and that was about the extent of it. The lake also comes from debug, or the pond, whatever you want to call it, where you can fish. And that was not part of the plan either, but as I was scrolling through debug, I found it and decided that that would look nice, and it fit nice with the rest of the things I had already placed. The sandbox and the patio and all that fun stuff. And then here I was trying to be fancy with a pathway, and I'm not fancy, so I don't know who I was trying to kid. I end up doing a little, right there, a little indentation. That's about as fancy as I get. It's fine. It looks good. And I cover some of it with plants and such so that it looks better. Speaking of the plants, so I always put like these green, like you can see I'm placing now, more leafy bush covering type plants, and then I put flowers on top of that, and I always tell myself I'm only gonna put a couple flowers in, and then I just end up covering the ever-loving hell out of the bush part with flowers because I just get too excited and carried away because they look pretty. But then I leave it like that anyways, so oh well. So if you guys have made it this far in the video, let me know. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you find my flowers as excessive as I do? Let me know in the comments below. Last chance, hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, last chance, like I'm going anywhere. But no, seriously, hit the like and subscribe. And if you are interested in my save file, I'm going to be putting every build I make in my save file up on YouTube in a video. I have a playlist going, and it will also be on the gallery with the hashtag SZSSSave. With that being said, here's the screenshots. See you next time.